This segmented portion of the titular faculty of What's New Nyx will be inducted under a technological instance into a brief overview of double screen technology and the future of. Now, I was beyond the current market's release beforehand. I chose to indicate this separately as a border of a review and a foretelling of what is to befall us soon thereafter. It is an innately advanced proposition, these dual screen devices. At this very second, I am recording whilst viewing the images on another screen for its practical usage. Therefore, allow us to proceed. Now, shall we? Again, allow me to reintroduce myself. Hello, I am Nyx Muto. Welcome. You have mandated a prompt audience with me. I will instantaneously be delivering a service with gusto on the subjective matter. Throughout my travels of purveyance on the digital landscape, I have witnessed this dual screen trend over a period of several months be propagated. It was predicted by me beyond scheduling. I saw the Axon M. Despite reviews, I believed from a glance it was the next step, being a portable, mirrored, or dual screen, which is a coveted asset on those obsolete desktop machines. So imagine if portable, what they could accomplish. So in my study, when putting two and two together, I realized something quite practical in the multitasking screen. As someone who prides themselves on the latest technological advancements, whether it is doubling back to review something discarded or something entirely new. Every article of technology is inherently usable. Therefore, in the midsummer, I started my once I was elected as lead scientist, I will say that, in August. As I entirely date myself, this may still be applicable for a later time, for recurring and innovation. Think of it as anytime, anywhere. Taking notice is simply that. Irregardless of what is abound around you, you must take notice of these things from practical usage in life. So, I utilized the funds to purchase an Axon M by the company ZTE. This was perfect timing, due to the factuality the Mandarin Chinese market had received a ban and a tariff, allowing this once $700 plus cellular device at a very low down price for purchase. Now, I surveyed for an authentic supplier and found one with ease. After reviewing about a few, I knew what to look for, certain specs, prices, etc. When I secured this and had it in my head to rave reviews, its multitasking was seamless and intuitive. Therefore, despite having multiple phones, I still use it to this very moment, and it is easily upgradable and customizable with Android OS homebrew. It is primarily useful for things such as multitasking and derivative similarities. For short allocation, simply pondering the frequency of doing code, whilst using this as well, being able to run a preview of the codecs and implement it real time using markhiller.github.io/editor on one screen, using another browser to see full results and use reference. And if you're confused by the slash, it's a backslash. Just to add that in. Simply conducting business and researching, say, financial laws, simultaneously viewing your additional spreadsheet is beyond amazing. This is an obvious progression. I am the necessity of the extra screen. It is indeed accessible and at will. I can browse efficiently. Without it, then it is an optional function. Now, we will move on to the actual overview, Brifeing, the newest inclinations, comparatively the Galaxy Fold, as well the Microsoft Duo as a cellular device. Right upon the lead off, I am not in agreement with the standard of the Fold. In contrast, the Duo's option on mini pseudo laptop is a preferable option to both of the newcomers. I won't say it's a tablet necessarily. I think tablets are becoming obsolete, therefore it's a pseudo laptop. Now, to double back for comparison, I will address several faults in these technical productions. For example, no SD card for the Axon M. When you use two screens, the Gboard is sometimes miffed and only displays a portion of the screen. Obviously, if you lie the fiber display on any surface, despite the side, it runs the risk of cracking and or breaking, almost forcing your hand into buying a protective enclosure over the device upon both sides, including a protector for the very body. The signal is slightly off at times. This is an issue also terrifically simplified by an application of a signal booster. I will highly recommend a modified version of this phone. I recommend it to my colleagues gleefully, if not outright purchasing the productivity set. It is by far the most functional style out of them all, being thin and easily carryable. The price point that it once had is a myth now. With the 64GB storage, it will take quite a while to plug it up at a base storage capacity. I have read all earnest and full disclosure. Use up to 64 gigabytes within a month. So I carry a TV as a terabyte, solid state drive or SSD, a short the online cloud as a backup of a backup. A swift keyboard alteration in a very frugal case can remedy its inherent shortcomings. Also, the homebrew OS based on a floss that's open source backing is come with ease. So far, even utilizing it on Pi, some releases or a Pi update, it is completely functional up to standard. Out of them all, a 6.6 out of 10 rational. Now, shall we move on to the Galaxy Fold? This phone immediately appears to be a clunky mess. Two screens. Okay, I understand that it's perfectly appropriate. The way it's implemented, it is horrid and looks very misfortunate. It is quite ugly to say the least. Functionally inadmissible, being you almost, if not always, must have two screens drawn at all times to get the full, quote-unquote, experience instead of simply being able to optionally alter the form. This defeats the purpose of the technology's most vital proponent, the freeing, and all technology's most vital proponent, the freeing implementation to give you virtual weightlessness to the limitations of a physical, wired-down reality. This objective is a miss. This makes the screen ginormous in comparison to, say, the Axon M, having essentially two phones in one unit instead of two phones disguised in one unit with a hinge. Essentially, just look at it. Does it not look painful to fold? It hurts you to look at. Instead of a virtual two-phone at once or an alternate choice, it's easy to break entirely and therefore is predominantly useless. Creases will ensue, the closing or opening of the screen when there's a jar. I feel the pain of the wrinkles that appear when you open or close. Now, the ability to use it as a phone that does not switch sides as someone who cares and understands the technology, even in the slight manner, this is negative function. The only improvement that I have witnessed so far is a predisposed front screen having a backing instead of a screen on the back. For that, I give it an additional 4.5, and that's in all options. Overall, 4.5 out of 10 rationale, based solely on its brilliance and enjoyment. Its OS and processor. Lastly, we'll move on to the Microsoft's newest addition, the Surface Duo. This is more reason shine upon the implementation of a virtually obsolete product. The desktop. Obsolete. It was more of a laptop, tablet. This right away suffers from the exact same issues as the Galaxy phone with a twist. It allows you to use a keyboard, however, it does not permit you to utilize, say, a singular display with the keyboard without having to open it up. In comparison, if I were to run two separate keyboards on the accent end, giving you an example, Grammarly on one and a custom keyboard on the other. This is from a grand total. Must be used to. I have taken note of things such as the keyboard, which is a nice touch. The physical keyboard, probably a separate additive to purchase that does not come along with the packaging. I can imagine a delineation viewpoint of using it as if it was a Surface Pro with the style. Bamboo stylus? Whoosh. Even still, it is exciting for the probability of illustrative or precisionary work in general, which in the future may have laser focused with no latency or lag, as if an actual human hand within the AI existed. Microsoft. Now, I would be more than pleased to give an honest and unbiased review from a scientific approach and evaluation, giving relative inductions of improvement and critique with the ability to actually blueprint the fix hands-on if necessary. Slight plug. I am aware. I am excited about this one, particularly being an improvement upon even the ZTE with pros and cons. It's less than thin or elongated shape, meaning it may not fit in your pocketing designations. Honestly, it's a tidbit. The way it is summed up, if you were a Nintendo purveyor, you were ahead of the curve, and by miles. Although it dispels an interaction with those applications, that's new or my citrus. Overall, ratio undetermined for now. I am a PC. Excuse slang, technically they are all personal computers. Windows users at present as an independent entity without bias. I can say I use Windows. Loyalty, though, shall not be based entirely upon the product or a simple company. If the applications did not assist of the Windows in literal execution, and if it did not function with the exe extension, it will more than likely not be used solely on interface alone. With that being said, it does carry a wide library, allowing versatility. But we shall see what becomes of this. Overall, all this across the board, I do believe this is only the beginning. It is the foreseeable future of technology. I, for example, have a waterproof smartwatch, which means I am able to be notified in seconds. Also, having two phones upon having the phone and dual wielding both phones at once to be able to respond and work simultaneously. And as someone who is themselves always on the move, the portability is a plus, even within the confines of a space such as a study. For example, a stand-up desk is applied as I move with weights of 10 to 20 pounds on my limbs. Having exercise while I work is a part of everyday life. to the naturally stylistic choices that I attribute to my outerwear or footwear, blouse or trousers. They are indicative of the on-the-go chic apparel, which is the technological future. There will be no more sitting at home, eating crumpets, or crisps, or chips, or whatever you do. In this era, it will not cease. We will begin to integrate technology into active lifestyles at a seamless pace cross-platform. This shall not halt and only become more and more to the core vitality of not only science by technology, but our integral lifestyles. Who, at the behest of today, wants to be confined to their homes completely? The blink of an eye, a variable may differ, and I'm sure one does not wish to have to say, I have to wait until such and such loads, boo-hoo. Even at home, would you want to be confined to one spot, be able to cook, preparing meals, if not even witnessing the nutritional values, whilst on the wireless keyboard or a voice recognized fridge? Possibilities are endless. Even imagine viewing your entire fridge from the application as if x-raying the fridge to pick your next preparative meal. This proves that we are evolving, evoking in technology. This one-dimensionality will cease. These multiples are showing on every level and not just on screens. Being I myself and personally are omnivore. There is no introvert, extrovert anymore. They are becoming both. Therefore, this technology will be vital. Utilizing multiple screens, just start. Multitasking is the future now. 5 screens may be excessive, so do not get me wrong. 5 screens across a board, wall, or 5 windows, that is the future. Sliding your finger across the screen to 5 windows, creating a function, code on one, notes in the other, results or testing on each separate screen. God, very pleased. One swipe, collapsing or showing. Now, I could get into the polymer plastics or the Gorilla Glass, the glasses used to strengthen, say, the Axon M's relative flimsiness or any of these products' objective flimsiness. However, I would decline my insight until, without reserve, further funding is approached in that area for full disclosure. On that note, my services are required or requested. I am available through these channels such as bit.ly/NyxBook with the services and prices, or a direct messaging in the global market via Skype searching Nyx Muto. I'm very easy to get in touch. I am a very fast responder. If I am a bit slow, I'm probably either working on the project or enthralled into a device for a work ethic. My work ethic is 110 kilometers and 110 kilowatts. Now, Nyx Muto, if you need me to unpause and run a quick market search or test using a scientific approach to a product, this is my honest, unscripted, I'm going to run this is my honest, unscripted, and genuine review and inclination of these products as they stand. The future of multitasking and a brief of technological advances. Further review may assume as a method, science. I may get it upon release, but it is not sent to me and use it over the course of time, analytically reviewing it, not to be restricted only as a consumer and a scientist that's also a consumer, personal scientist. I am excited about what the future holds. Not produced, always remember that we may make it ourselves. There's a way around or directly through taking control of your pathways. The mind and the ability to attribute are a renewable resource. Your very mind and soul are your abilities. A renewable resource. You break down, you do. Therefore, you must not. I am also on NyxMuto.com and next to the plt.ly/Instagram. You find now. So, that's it.